Hi everyone, my name is JOSEPHA JAURIN and my matrix number is H25A4211. Today our group is discussing Unit 11, Leadership.
Hi, my name is SYAFIQAH binti MAZDI. My matric number is H24A3918.
Hi, my name is Faiqah Dayana binti FADIR. My matrix number is A24A3327.
Hi, my name is SITI AISYAHEERA binti KAMARUL. My matrix number H25B4601.
Hi, my name is SITI NAJWA binti RIZAL and my matrix number is H25A4697.
Specifically, we're focusing on a common issue in many workplaces called the extrovert bias. This is the tendency to favor people who are loud, outgoing, and highly social, while overlooking capable introverts who may work quietly behind the scene. In many organizations, confidence is often judged by how much a person speaks instead of the quality of their ideas. What do you guys think about this issue?
Well, I think it's a very serious problem in modern workplace. In many companies, if you are not the loudest person in the room, managers may assume you lack confidence or leadership potential. But being talkative doesn't always mean someone has the best ideas or the strongest skill. Some introverts may stay quiet during meetings, but they spend more time observing, analyzing problems, and preparing thoughtful solutions.
I've noticed that too. Sometimes during group discussion, extrovert employees dominate the conversation while quieter employees don't get a chance to speak. Because of that, managers naturally pay more attention to the outspoken workers. Over the time, introverted employees may feel ignored or undervalued, even if they are highly productive.
That's true, Faiqah. I think society also plays a role in this bias. Since school, students are often rewarded for speaking up, presenting confidently, and participating actively. Quiet students are sometimes seen as shy or less capable. This mindset continues in the workplace, where people often confuse being social with being competent.
Exactly. Social media and modern business culture also encourage people to constantly promote themselves. Employees who are good at networking or self-promotion may appear more successful, even though quieter employees may actually contribute more meaningful work behind the scene.
Bill, I want to challenge this idea a little. Isn't true that leaders need to be extrovert to inspire and motivate their teams? A leader has to communicate clearly, speak confidently, and sometimes dominate the discussion to keep things moving. If leader is too quiet, wouldn't the team become less motivated or confused?
That's an interesting point, Faiqah. Many people believe strong leadership naturally comes from extroverted personalities. But does leadership really depend on being loud and outgoing?
Actually, Faiqah, research shows that introvert leaders can be very effective. Introverts are often better listeners, while extrovert leaders may accidentally interrupt or overpower discussion. Introverted leaders usually encourage employees to share their opinions. This creates a more collaborative environment where team members feel respected and heard.
I agree with Aisha. Introverted leaders also tend to think carefully before making decisions. They are more deliberate and reflective, which can prevent businesses from making impulsive or risky choices. In difficult situations, this calm and thoughtful approach can actually strengthen a company.
And another thing, employees don't always need a leader who talks the most. Sometimes they need a leader who understands their concerns, give meaningful feedback, and create a supportive environment. Introverted leaders often excel in emotional intelligence because they observe carefully and pay attention to the details.
That makes sense. I guess leadership is not just about speaking loudly or controlling conversations. Maybe different leadership styles work better in different situations.
Exactly. During a crisis, an introvert leader may energize the team quickly, but during planning or problem solving, an introvert leader's calm and analytic thinking might be more effective, both style and have strength.
So, we all agree that extrovert bias exists in many workplaces. The next question is, how do we solve it? How can organizations create a more inclusive leadership culture?
One solution is changing how meetings are conducted. In many workplaces, only the fastest and loudest speakers get noticed. Instead of asking employees to immediately shout out ideas, companies could use brainwriting, where everyone writes down their ideas first before discussing them. This allows quieter employees to contribute equally.
I really like that idea. Sometimes introverts need more time to process information before speaking. Brainwriting gives them the opportunity to organize their talk clearly instead of competing for attention.
Building on SYAFIQAH's suggestion, I think human resource department should also change their promotion criteria. Many companies focus too much on charisma, public speaking, and networking skills when choosing a leaders. They should also value qualities like active listening, teamwork, problem solving, empathy, and analytical thinking.
Yes, because leadership should be measured by performance and decision making, not personality type. A quiet employee who consistently produce good results should have not same chance of promotion as someone who is naturally outgoing.
I think training programs are important too. Managers should receive leadership training that teach them to recognize unconscious bias. Sometimes employers don't even realize they are favoring extroverted employees.
Another solution is creating multiple ways for employees to communicate. Not everyone is comfortable speaking during large meetings. Companies can allow employees to share ideas through emails, surveys, or online collaboration platform. These help introverts express themselves more comfortably.
It's very true. Technology can make workplaces more inclusive. Digital communication tools give employees time to think carefully before responding, which benefits people who communicate better in writing.
But wait, don't we still need some extrovert traits in leadership? If a leader is too quiet or reserved all the time, the team might feel uncertain or disconnected. Maybe the solution is choosing between introverts and extroverts, but developing ambivert qualities instead.
What exactly is an ambivert?
An ambivert is someone who has a balance of introvert and extrovert traits. They know when to speak confidently and take charge, but they also know when to step back, listen, and allow others to contribute.
I agree with Aisha. A successful leader should be flexible, almost like a chameleon. For example, during presentations or negotiations, leaders may need extroverted qualities such as confidence and enthusiasm. But during team discussion or conflict resolution, introverted qualities like listening and passion become very important.
That balance is probably the ideal leadership style. Leaders don't have to completely change their personality, but they can develop skill outside of their comfort zone.
And I think organizations should support that development. Leadership programs could help extroverts improve their listening skills while helping introverts build communication confidence. That way, everyone becomes more adaptable.
I like that perspective because it avoids labeling one personality type as better than the other. Instead, it just recognizes that both introverts and extroverts bring valuable strength to a team.
Exactly. The real issue is not whether introverts or extroverts are better leaders. The issue is making sure workplace don't ignore talented people simply because of their personality style.
To wrap up, our group believes that extrovert bias can negatively affect workplace by overlooking capable introverted employees. Leadership should not be judged only by how loud or outgoing someone is.
We discussed several solutions, including inclusive meeting cultures, brainwriting activities, fair promotion criteria, and leadership training that values listening and analytical thinking.
We also learned that both introvert and extroverted qualities are important in leadership. The most effective leaders are often those who can adapt to different situations and communicate in balanced way.
In the end, organizations should focus on talent, performance, and emotional intelligence rather than personality stereotypes. This creates a healthier and more productive work environment for everyone.
Well said, everyone. Leadership is not about who speaks the loudest, but about who can guide, support, and inspire a team effectively. Thank you all for your thoughtful contribution. That concludes our discussion on leadership and the extrovert bias. Thank you for listening.